It says, Islam tells us to follow only 4 imams. Where does Imam Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahab fall in? Okay, in this case, the word imam is used in many different ways. Okay? Imam generally is used as a person who leads salah. Okay? There are other times imam is being used as a person who is a scholarly person who leads people in jurisprudence. But what you have to understand, and I'm going to be very honest and straightforward with you, along with the 4 imams, there were other imams. They were not the only imams of jurisprudence. There are scores of imams, and some of them had books. But it is because these imams, their jurisprudence was taken by the leader of part of the Muslim world, and he established that fiqh as the fiqh of his khilafat, or his rule. Then it became the fiqh of the people in that area. For instance, the Abbasid Khulafa took Abu Hanifa's school of thought as their fiqh. And so therefore, all of the lands that were underneath the Abbasid Khulafa, you will find up until today, they are following the Hanafi fiqh. When one of the Umayyads, Abdurrahman as-Saqar, fled and established along with the Muslims of North Africa and West Africa, Andalusia, Al-Andalus, they carried along with them the fiqh of Imam Malik, rahimahullah, who never lived in North Africa, who never lived in Andalusia. He lived in Medina, right? But they carried his fiqh and they made the fiqh of the rule of Islam in Andalusia, in North Africa and West Africa, the Maliki fiqh. So therefore, that is where you will find people who are Malikis up until today. Imam al-Shafi'i rahimahullah from Gaza, originally from Gaza, established himself finally in Egypt. And so the Red Sea area, Egypt, Sudan, then going down into where the people took the trade routes, Southern Arabia, Yemen, Swahili lands, and then going into Malabar in India, Malaysia, Indonesia. These areas connected by the trade routes are the Shafi'i areas. Okay? So when you understand the spread of Islam, when you understand the political setup, you'll see why these 4 imams, their fiqh became the dominant fiqh. But they are not the only imams. They are not the only imams. Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahab was a scholar, a Hanbali. He was Hanbali, and he was a scholar of Islam in Arabia. And he tried to revive Islam in the Arabian Peninsula. That is all. He is not one of the imams of the jurisprudence of Islam. He is a recent phenomenon in the 18th century, someone who tried to revive Islam. These other people are the major scholars of Islam who have given us the fiqh and jurisprudence. So they're not all the same. Imam can go to anybody. So if the person is the imam of Tariq Mosque, Imam Hamid Jabir, and I'm saying his name in goodness, may Allah protect him and help him. That doesn't mean I'm saying he's like Imam Abu Hanifa, right? That if you follow Imam Hamid, that's like following Imam Malik, right? He's the Imam of Tariq. You pray behind him. He leads us in salah. He helps us in our needs in the masjid, okay? So Imam can be used in many different ways.